Yeah, like you said, a lot of people be making a lot of bad music. They got the opportunity to, so I try to, try to cherish the moments.
I feel that for sure.
You thought that was this one? Oh, yeah, Cache, guy. You guessed it. What?
I jump on that motherfucker. We add it.
Gotcha. I mean, it's all about whatever you want to do. Sounds like you got everything recorded and everything on here ready to go. So it's just about if you want to add anything.
You thought that was this one?
I'll show you a little bit.
What?
Kind of works a little backwards. It's behind the room, but just watch your step up right there.
I can do more than music,
What do you mean?
like bigger projects.
Yeah, if you want
Scoring.
if you had a band that you wanted to bring in or something, totally.
Performed with live bands I hadn't put together. I got a squad group, rap group, but
I gotcha.
it's different from the band pieces.
Gotcha.
You know, I work with house bands a lot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Those guys are awesome. You can usually just do anything.
A lot of, yes.
They're prepared for just about any situation.
If you thought that was this one?
Oh,
yeah, guy.
I feel right at home. I hit it back up. Push rise to the end of the earth. Catch my second wind, then go berserk, spin, hit, come to bend, drip hand on my shirt. Liberator with the sweater and the hell of a Glock 9. Drinking up a beer. Yeah, how we do it. Yes.
I tell everybody, just be consistent. Don't stop. The second you stop doing something, that's when you start losing it.
Right. So yeah. What can we get in for today? That part, what do you do with the people that you don't know how to connect? Right.
You can always find somebody though.
We haven't been really properly introduced. Oh yeah. More than a rapper, more than an author, the authority. I am author, entrepreneur, rapper, writer, songwriter, producer. And it's all independent now. It's it's been alright. It's been a learning experience.
For sure.
It's in this ways to go. It's a ways to go. New music. The track I just played for you is dropping today.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Today. Now don't quote me. It might be the 14th, might be next Tuesday, but it's So and we just getting in a rollout mode for this project. This You're So Ugly on the Inside. It's just a second project. It's the first LP, and it was considered an album, but that's only because of, as part of the distribution, they don't make a difference between mixtapes and albums hardly no more. So what I would consider a mixtape would kind of be considered an album. So it was about a 7-track LP turned into an EP made deluxe. A little about me, just the rebirth of an original, just an album, original project. And so this You're So Ugly on the Inside I'm not gonna lie, the inspiration of it come from a woman I'm recently dealing with. She's we have our issues, like anybody else. But yes, I don't know. You probably been in extensive, like, we've all pretty much had our play relationships and relationships we consider serious, right?
Yeah, sure.
So So you ever had one that sort of just thinks you're nuts for loving her?
Can't say I have.
Well, hopefully it'll remain unheard of and be because this is it's it's she's women can be promiscuous. We like hoes, but we don't love them hoes. All like like on Bill, Uncle Uncle Snoop, whatever. But uh, if you know that you pretty much freely giving of yourself, and maybe not so much in that respect. You might play jokes, say you're a hoe, whatever. But when you tell me that, and you holler at me like, oh, and you damn near in tears. You lonely, woo woo woo. You slept alone. I don't have that problem. As a single father, I sleep with my son every night, so
Yep.
I'm never alone. Whether it's just by my side or not, or it's just bring me a pretty lady by my side or not. I would never be alone okay. So you build a relationship with somebody, and y'all are actually friends. So y'all know each other on certain levels. And I mean on the dirtier levels, how each other gets down, the good and the bad, So you know this person, you get to a point in your life you wouldn't take the good and the bad with the ugly. So it's almost like when you being told that, or this person acts like, or outright says, basically, you stupid. You got your nose. How you let some bitch have your nose up in there? Like, how do you do? Understand? It's not you. It's not that you. It's not that you have my nose in the air. It's that I'm at a point in my life where it's like, yeah, the whole nights are great, but it's like when you want to have that one on your team that's really there for you, with you really down. So I'm like, I'm willing to invest this time and this energy with you, and you telling me you saying I'm nuts for loving you. That's you like don't you know how you talk to a bitch, get anything you want, but I'm like, no, it's you. I want you. We both know this, but or you as a woman have identified this, but at the same time, I've made myself for you. So uh yeah, so long short. Then that's what's going on with this second album. It's fun, and is driven for women. My first project and all my other projects, it's been greedy. Um, and let me say this. I may have, have given myself all the titles and maybe a jack of these trades, but hey, I'm one that's been, uh, you know, subject to the penitentiary for X amount of years, be they consecutive or not. So, and at times they were 2 years, 14 months, sometimes XYZ. Don't even want to walk back down that path. But since I became an adult, most of my time was spent fighting. So I chose not to fight no more.
Smart choices. It's not worth the stress.
Yeah. Making your family cry, don't know when you coming home, seeing loved ones. And you can make all this money in the pen, but you making money in the pen. You can't, what are you really, how are you really being, like, I don't down nobody who doing their thing behind the wall. Cause Lord knows I get back behind that wall, I'm gonna be doing my thing. But it's an extent that we go through to create lasting positive impressions.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Now the book went through changes. Bernard song, about 500 copies. That's ebook, paperback, and hardcover. And they say that the average book from a nobody is going to be 200 to 500 books. I'm not a nobody. Anybody who gets into this book writing process, these are not nobodies. Names are important. Remember that. These people, they what anyway, the book it did very well, and I'm speaking on it in the past tense because I have moved on to its newer component. So it's a in a fictional. In a fictional biography, and this is why I say what makes me the expert in my field. In my past, it's all bad. It's all robbing. So when I say I'm the authority, we talk about a robbery that took the life of a friend, a friend who was like a brother. This actually happened in Doraville. It actually was a robbery that I myself orchestrated, and later on, it took the life of the person who got robbed. He didn't die on scene as in the book he did. That's how I wrote. I wrote it with a twist.
Gotcha.
I wrote it as if it actually happened. So it wasn't like all I had to do was not incriminate myself about something that could be or not be allegedly based on true events. It is based on true events, and it's about moving on from one's past, and being reborn. I don't care what you believe. Christ, Jesus with me. But whether you regardless of who your God is, what person is, when you at some point in time in life you reborn, as the good book says. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. When I became a man, I put childish things away. Now, regardless of if you read that book, at some point in time, you will grow from a child to an adult.
Yep.
You're gonna do dumb shit as a child that actually turning 18 or 21 actually does not make you an adult in my book. It is the point in time when you really get conscious of your rights and wrongs, really get conscious of the energy that you have.
Yep.
and what you can do with that energy if you understand it first. As a child will always run around being told, hey, you have so much energy. You have so much energy. But a child don't understand what the fuck energy is. That child just happy.
Yep.
That child just, but when that child starts to lose a bit of that energy, their body starts to slow down, then somewhere in there, that child became an adult.
Yep.
You know, so the shit that we did in our past as kids, I'm no stranger to. There's multiple instances of me, coming out on top of my circumstances. So when I say expert, I'm talking about, we have to talk about, I talk my head off about unity, brothership, all of this, because one is not enough. It hard, half times two ain't enough. But which brings me back to, the album and the way I live my life, and the beautiful lady that I'm currently estranged with. It takes two. You could be your own as much as you want to, but you only gonna get your, get so far. Just with that mindset.
Need a team.
Is no way around that. No way around that. And that's something people fail to realize, or either until it's too late. It may be a point in time where it has become too late for them to do anything about the new information that they receive once they realize, or they might already be past, they might have already expired, and now it's literally too late to care to change, because it's literally you're dead. So you're gone. So it's about trust and becoming a man for me. Like the dumb shit, just now I'm still me, but the dumb shit is like, we all got certain ticks, and I'm no different in that. If it's non-conducive, if it's hurtful, if it's toxic, I might be have a toxic positive trait, however they say that. I think it's a new thing that they've talked about, toxic positivity. That might be me, because I choose to see the good in you, in this, in all, to my own chakra, my that shit hurt. It hurts you to see it. It do damage. It hit kinks in your armor, or people think they have, and that does more damage than what somebody could actually do, because we know that we're strong enough to block what somebody could actually do, but it's the little stuff that would go and trickle down to the next person.
Yep.
So, oneship, brotherhood, learning, and caring, being righteous. Now, that's not righteous. That's it. And people who understand literally righteous, being righteous, understand you don't even have to explain what that means.
It means something different to everybody.
Yeah. It's to be humble is my mode. I'm an ass kicker, but I'm humble. I know when I'm wrong, or when I don't know when I'm wrong. I don't mind being told, and I don't allow myself to get so far gone past the point where somebody now has to tell me I'm wrong, because unless it's just that, just some go, then I've tempered myself to where I can take my L's. If I'm wrong, then it'll show. And somebody won't have to be so quick to point it out or show me, because hell, they'll probably be learning at that same time. You know, when it comes to certain things, some things. When it comes to peace, getting along with your neighbor, can't tell me nothing about that, because you have to agree to disagree. Now, there is self-preservation, but you have to agree to disagree. So that's it. So the title of the book, I Killed My Brother. It is 2 more songbooks, and actually another. They call them self-help books. I don't like that. I don't like to say that, because but hey, if it helps somebody, that's cool. I'm actually looking for collaborators with that project. Otherwise, if I don't have time, artificial intelligence writer. Fuck it. So yeah, cause we all know time is of the essence, but I'm a writer. I was a writer before we stopped writing. So it's like, damn, what do I do with this talent, this aptitude, this thirst to this?
It's a lost art.
It's
a lost art.
Yeah, it's unappreciated. It's underappreciated. Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get a bite more.